All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start by saying all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakwah, Kadash, man. Yahweh is the name who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son. Bahashem is in the name, and Rakwah Kadash is in the name of the Holy Spirit, man. So, I want to also give double honors to the elders of Apostle of Great Millstone and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. But this lesson is going to be on the Passover, man, and I'm gonna tie that holy convocation or party, man, because that IUIC, man, and it's so serious, man. The Passover is so serious, and because here it is, the Lord said it was going to be a second Passover. Really, there's going to be another Passover that's going to come, because the scriptures tell you, "It shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that delivered the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the north," man. So it's going to be another Passover that's going to happen. But Lord willing, I can get into to show the severity of this, and Lord willing, just edifying and puts brothers in the right spirit and correct some of those hopeful elect that may be subscribing to the IUIC BS doctrine, man. But first, we're gonna go to the law, man. We're gonna go to the beginning, the first Passover, man. This is Exodus, the 12th chapter. We're gonna start off the first verse. Read through this a little bit and jump to the New Testament. But it says, Exodus 12:1, and Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you, man. Because the Passover was the first time that we actually were able to do everything, and we got the law from the Lord, and that was the beginning of us becoming a great nation, man. Let's keep going. This is verse 3. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, In the 10th day of this month they shall take of them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house, man. And see, we can't do that anymore, man. The Lord took all that substance for us to be able to do that away. So now we're just rehearsing the righteous acts. Verse 4. And now this lamb is talking about Yahweh Shai. This lamb is really talking about Yahweh Shai now. The lamb that was slain. Let me put that in. The lamb that was slain. Because now Yahweh Shai is that lamb. Now this is Revelation 13:8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life, the lamb slain from the foundation of the world, man. And this is talking about Yahweh Shai. See, Yahweh Shai is that new lamb. Now let's get into the significance of this. Let's keep reading then. Exodus 12:3, it says, Speak ye unto the congregation of Israel, saying, In the 10th day of this month you should take of them to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for a house. It says, And the household be too little for the lamb, let his neighbor take unto his house, and take it according to the number of the souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out of the sheep or the he-goats, man. So Yahweh Shai is that lamb without blemish because he never sinned, man. And that in that lifetime as Yahweh Shai, he had never committed iniquity, man. So that's why he's without blemish. Now let's keep going on this. It says, and ye shall keep it until the 14th day. In the same month, the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. It says, And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two sides of the doorpost, on the two side posts, and on the upper doorposts of the house wherein ye shall eat it. See, this was done back then, but now, because they were trying to, not get the death angel to come and get them, but now, the Lord tells you that you are the house of the Most High, man. You are now the house, man. Or the because now we're those houses, man. Now this is 1 Corinthians 3:16. It says, "Know ye not that you are the temple of the Most High, and the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth within you." So now we are those temples, man. So Yahweh Shai is that blood that we need to be exempt from that judgment, as it says in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, man. The men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done thereof, come not near them, because they're going to have that mark. And that mark in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, is that exemption from judgment. And that exemption for judgment was going back to this, man. Exodus, the 12th chapter, when it's talking about the death angel coming through. Now, let's keep going in this. It's verse 8. It says, and they, Exodus 12:8, and they shall eat the flesh in that night, roasted with fire and unleavened bread, with bitter herbs shall they eat it. Eat not of it raw nor sodden at all with water, but roasted with fire, his head and his legs, and with the pertinence thereof. It says, and ye shall not let anything remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire. See, this is going over the whole sacrifice, the whole ritual of doing this thing. Now, verse 11, it says, and thus shall ye eat of it, with your loins girded, and your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and ye shall eat it in haste. It is Yahweh's Passover, man. So the reason why they're eating like this is because it was a crucial time, man. The Lord was going to smite all the firstborn of the children of Egypt, man. All the firstborn he was going to smite, man. So you have to be ready to go, because the Lord was ready to get you out of there, man. It was a grave situation. It was no sit back and relax and all that situation. It was a tense situation that was going on. Verse 12, it says, for I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am Yahweh. See, this was the judgment that was going to come. And now that Yahweh Shai is coming again, and he's going to smite all these people and only save a remnant. Now, verse 13, it says, and the blood shall be to you for a token upon the house where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. And this day shall be known unto you for a memorial. Ye shall keep it a feast to Yahweh through the generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. Now, this is what the significance of it is, man, because this is supposed to be a holy convocation, man. Now, verse 6, we'll get into this word convocation just a little bit. Convocation, it says Adah, it says congregation, gathering, because every year Israel was supposed to gather together and come do this, but it was holy. It's a separate day. It's you have all other days of the year to party and bullshit, but this is true, man. This is real business here. Now let's jump into the New Testament and get some of this on Yahweh Shai, man, to get some understanding, because we're coming up on the Passover again, and IUIC's back up to that bullshit of it's a time to party, and it's not, man. This is so serious, man. It's Matthew 26 And 2, ye know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. Now, this is Yahushua speaking, man. So Yahushua knew that he was going to be betrayed during the Passover. So here it is. Yahushua, it's no small thing to be betrayed, man, because I forget the scripture, but it says 11 things do I fear. I believe it's 11 things do I fear. The slandering of a city, a crowd that go to do wicked things, man. See, Yahushua was going to suffer all those things. This is a fearful thing what Yahushua was going to suffer. Now, verse 3, it says, then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people unto the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas. And he consulted that they might take Yahushua by subtlety and kill him. But they said, not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people. So now Yahushua had niggas plotting and scheming on him, man. Niggas were plotting and scheming on Yahushua. This doesn't sound like a day the bullshit, man. This was right on the Passover, man. Yahushua was that new Passover lamb, man. Now, let's keep going on this. Let's keep going on. Let me get this precept real quick. One should die. Because this is how serious it is, man. All right, this is John 11, and this is proving that Yahushua was at Passover. John 11:50, not considering, you know what? Let me pull it up in the Bible app so I get a little bit of that meat off of there. John 11. John 11:50. So this is John 11:48. It says, if we let thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. So the wicked Pharisees, this is why they were plotting on Yahushua, man, because they didn't want to lose that seat of nobility in that time, man. They didn't want to let go of the goodies, the riches that the Romans were giving them. It says, and one of them named Caiaphas, being a high priest the same year, said unto them, ye know nothing at all, not considering that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and the whole nation perish not. It says, and this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Yahushua should die for the nation, for that nation, man. It says, and not that nation only, but that that also he should gather together one of the children of the Most High that were scattered abroad. Now, see, Caiaphas didn't know he was prophesying, man, because it was actually needed that Yahushua would do this, that we wouldn't all perish, because Yahushua came for that remnant, man, the elect. Now let's get back to this. This is back in Matthew's 26, and we'll jump down to verse 14, man. It says, then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went unto the chief priests. Now, Judas Iscariot was the man that was going to betray him. Because if we go to John 6, and I believe it's 70. John 6 and 70. Yahushua answered them, I have not I chosen you 12, and one of you is a devil. He spake of Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon, for he it was that should betray him, being one of the 12, man. See, these were things that Yahushua knew all along, man. Let's get back down to this. This is 14th verse, Matthew 26 and 14. Then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot went unto the chief priests and said unto them, What will ye give me? I will deliver him unto you. And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver. It says, and from that time he sought opportunity to betray him, man. So Yahushua had whole masses of people plotting and scheming to betray him to death, man. He knew somebody was going to betray him, man. This is how serious it was. It was no playing game, man. And right now, the Passover is coming up again, man. Things happen right after the Passover. Things happen on the Passover, man. It's always been that way. The death angel came through Egypt, killed all the firstborns, and after that, the children of Israel had to go into the wilderness and flee. They came to the sea, the Red Sea, and so did Pharaoh and his chariots, man. The Lord had to split the sea for him to walk across, and the whole Egyptian army had to be drowned in the ocean, man. Had to be drowned in the sea. Now, let's keep going on this. Matthew 26 and 17. Now, the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Yahushua, saying unto him, Where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to eat the Passover? And he said, Go into the city. Now, I'm gonna jump down a little bit. It says, come sit down. I'm going to jump down to verse 20. It says, Now when the evening was come, because the new day starts at the evening, that's when the Passover, the first day of unleavened bread, fully starts. It says, Now when the evening was come, he sat down with the 12, and as they did eat, he said, Verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. Now we already went through that. It says, And they were exceedingly sorrowful, and began every one of them to say unto him, Yahushua, is it I? See, they were hurting their spirit, man, because they knew that was a crucial thing, man. Why would they betray Yahushua, man? Why? They wanted to know, man, because they knew it was a hard thing, man. Now, let's keep going in this. Verse 23. And he answered and said, He that dippeth his hand with me into the dish, the same as he that shall betray me. The Son of Man goeth as it is written of him. But woe unto him by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It had been good for that man if he had not been born, man, because Yahushua knew the things that he was going to suffer, man, and Yahushua is a man in the first place, man. So him getting betrayed, man, somebody's going to have to pay for that. That's why he told him, man. Woe unto him who the Son of Man is betrayed, man. Now, there's another scripture that tells you that offenses must come, but woe unto that man by whom offenses come, man. Now, verse 25. It says, Then Judas, which betrayed him, answered and said, Master, is it I? He said unto him, Thou hast said. He said, You damn right, nigga. Verse 26. And as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it, and brake it, and gave it to the disciples, and said, Take, eat this, it is my body. And he took, it says, and he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, Drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remissions of sins, man. And see, that remission of sin, release from bondage or imprisonment, because we're all on the in these bodies that we have. These are the chains of darkness. You know, this is imprisonment, man. Forgiveness or pardon of sins, letting them go as if they had never been committed, remission of the penalty. See, in the Old Testament, the Passover back then, they used that blood to get, passed over by the death angel, man. And this blood that Yahushua is talking about is that exemption, man. His blessing to be adopted into the adoption of sons, man, to be forgiven their sins, man. It says, verse 29, but I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom, man. Because Yahushua is up there. He's serious, man. He's just looking at us, man. He's nothing's joy until Yahushua gets to be with his men, his elect again. Now, I'm gonna jump down to 36. I'm gonna jump down to verse 36. It says, then cometh Yahushua with them unto the place called Gethsemane, which Gethsemane means oil press. It says an oil press, man. And that's spiritual, because Yahushua was being pressed, man. He was under great stress, man. And says, and saith unto the disciples, sit here while I go and pray yonder. So this is what Yahushua was doing, man. It was so crucial what he was about to go through. In verse 37, it says, and he took him with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy, man. So this is what's happening on the Passover, man. This is what's happening on the fucking Passover. Yahushua is so beat up. He's so grieved and so sorrowful by what he's gonna fucking go through, and he knows it, man. So he asks the disciples to come and pray with him, man. Now, verse 38, it says, then said he unto them, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful. Exceedingly sorrowful. Let's get in that word sorrowful, man. Very sad, exceedingly sorrowful, overcome with sorrow, so much as to cause one's death. This is how serious the Passover is, man. It's not a fucking playing game, man. It's not a fucking party. You got all the fucking year to do that shit, man. Yahushua died on the Passover. He was betrayed on the Passover, man. He was being plotted and schemed on the Passover, man. He was walked to his death on the Passover, man. He's that new sacrifice, man. It says, even unto death, tarry ye here and watch with me. And so this is what he gave. This is the commandment that he gave to his disciples, man. It says, and he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, and that cup is talking about his affliction. It says, metaphorically, one's lot or experience, whether joyous or adverse, divine appointments, whether favorable or unfavorable, are likened to a cup which the Most High presents one to drink. So of prosperity and adversity, man. So this was the cup that Yahushua had to drink, man. This is a cup that brothers of the truth have to drink as well, man. It's a hard cup to swallow, man. It's a hard drink to swallow, man. But, you know, you have to count your life dung, man. It says, nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Now, show you how real this shit was, man. I'm going to take you to Luke, the 22nd chapter, and show you how real this moment was with Yahushua, man. Luke 22 and 44, man. It says, I'll start at 42. It's Yahushua praying. It says, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him. And being in an agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as it were great drops of blood falling down to the ground, man. So Yahushua was sweating blood, man. He was under so much stress, man. He knew everything that he was going to have to go through, man. This is how serious the damn Passover is, man. It's so fucking serious, man. It's so crucial. Because in this time, man, if you don't have the Lord's blood covering you, the death angel is going to sweep through your ass, man. And here it is. This is a year of prophecy, man. Shit's going to be popping off heavy. Heavy, man. People are going to die gruesomely these days, man. It's going to be such a great death number, man. High great death rate in this year, man. And it's through the Spirit of the Lord. So you need to take this time serious, man. This is gruesome for Yahushua, man. We're going to keep going on this and jump down to the 56th verse. It says, jump down to verse 56. It says, Matthew 26:56. But all this was done that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then all the disciples forsook him and fled, man. So Yahushua, his own brothers, man, his own friends, forsook him in that moment, man. That's how, that feels like major loss, man. That feels like major loss, man. Verse 64 says, Yahushua saith unto him, Thou hast said, nevertheless, I say unto you, after shall ye see the Son of Man. Verse 63. But Yahushua held his peace, and the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living power that thou tell us whether thou be the anointed, the Son of the Most High. Yahushua saith unto him, Thou hast said, nevertheless, I say unto you, hereafter shall ye see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of the power and coming in the clouds of heaven. So Yahushua told him straight up, yeah, I'm the Son of the Most High, man. Yeah, I'm the anointed, man. I'm the Savior of Israel. Verse 65. Then the high priest rent his clothes, saying, "This is all happening in the time frame of the Passover, man. This is crucial." He's rent his clothes, saying, "He hath spoken blasphemy. What further need we of witness? Behold, now ye have heard this his disciples. What think ye?" They answered and said, "He is guilty of death." See, Yahushua is about to be killed during the Passover, man. On the Passover. This is a serious fucking time, man. Then did they spit in his face and buffeted him, and others smote him with the palms of their hands, saying, "Prophesy unto us, thou anointed, who is he that smote thee?" Man, he was being mocked and beaten, spit on. Get this precept, man. It's John 11:50, man. Oh no, we already got this, man. This is I'm gonna get Hebrews 9:27. John 11:50. See, this is going back into that sacrifice. Him being that, it says, I'll read it, just pull out this other precept. Now consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not, man. Now, this is Hebrews 9:27. Hebrews chapter 9, verse 27. It says, "And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment. So Yahushua was once offered to bear the sins of many, and unto them that look for him shall he appear the second time without sin unto salvation," man. So this is what happened during the Passover. This is how crucial it was, man. It's not a time to play. It's not a time to joke, man. It's a serious thing, man. Yahushua was betrayed in this time. Yahushua was done wrong in this time, man. It's a serious thing, man. People die in the Passover. More importantly, Yahushua died in the Passover, man. Died during that time frame, man. Betrayed during that time frame. Lord willing, this was edifying. I hope brothers got something out of this and saw the severity of this time, man. But I want to give double honors to I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, double honors to others and apostles of great millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Shalom.